Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It is Valentine's Day, so I'm taking my bride out for a special dinner. We are going to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. A lot of people call it Ruth Chris, but it's actually Ruth's 'S Chris Steakhouse. And apparently Ruth bought a steakhouse that was called Chris Steakhouse, and she put her name in the front so that it was Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. So that's why that name came about. What'd you say? They have like 150 locations across America. So I'm sure there's one fairly close to you. It's a high-end steakhouse. It's expensive, but it's Valentine's Day and nothing but the best for my wife. This is an early reservation. I booked this over a month ago, and 4:30, I think 4:15, 4:30 was all they had available. So we are going to have an early dinner and then maybe go somewhere different for dessert. So there might be 2 videos tonight. You want to add anything? Got anything to say?
Not yet. I'm hungry.
All right. So we will go in and you'll see what we eat and what it looks like and how fancy and how nice it is. And happy Valentine's Day to all of you out there, even though it'll be after Valentine's Day when you see this. So stay tuned.
Welcome back to Kelly Party of 2. Obviously, we have changed out of our nice clothes for our Ruth's Chris Valentine's Day dinner.
Yeah, it's like a week later.
I wasn't going to tell them that.
We've been busy.
It has not been a week, but yes, we've been very busy. Sorry.
It's been over a week.
I have been to Ruth's Chris one other time and was not impressed. Maybe it was because of what I got, but it's probably been 15, 20 years ago. So it's one of your favorites.
Yeah.
So,
as far as, top dollar, expensive, fancy type places, Jeff Ruby's is probably my favorite. But then I do love Ruth Chris. It's never been bad. It's always been great. Service is always great. Always just have a great time there.
They definitely redeemed themselves for me on this trip. Like I said, the only thing I can remember from 15, 20 years ago was I'd ordered some kind of salad and I got like basically a fourth of a head of lettuce.
Just get the wedge.
Not my thing. But anyway, so we got, they gave me a rose when we first came in, which I thought was sweet. And they took our waiter was awesome. His name was Christopher. He's been there, he said 20 years.
Yeah. Been there 20 years, he said.
Yeah, so he was great, very friendly. The atmosphere, if you haven't been to one, is very formal. But there were people there in
sweatpants. On Valentine's Day, there were people there in sweatpants.
There was one person there.
There was more than one.
Sweatpants.
In
really?
Sweatpants, yes.
Okay, well, I only saw
there were people there in baggy jeans, sagging, hoodies, ball caps.
Yeah.
On Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we might have gotten best dressed. You never know.
Definitely.
Okay. So anyway, we did not, you got beer. I did not get a cocktail.
I had 2 Michelob Ultras.
And then appetizers. Or they brought bread. I'm sorry.
Brought bread and
that was good.
Bread and butter.
I only tried.
It wasn't, it's not a fancy. It's not a fancy type of bread.
No,
it's just
no seasoning on top or any dipping.
No, it's just like an Italian loaf of bread.
But it's a good bread. It's crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, like I like. And the butter was really, really good. And it wasn't frozen to where you couldn't spread it.
Yeah, the butter was good and soft.
Yeah. So the appetizers that we got.
We got crab cakes.
We did.
Phenomenal.
And apparently there is this remoulade sauce that he kept saying was, on the house. but didn't technically come with the crab cake. So he asked us if we wanted it, and we're huge remoulade sauce fans. So yes, obviously we got it, and it was amazing.
Sauce was amazing.
It was
the crab
very, very
cakes
good.
were amazing.
Yes,
They were
full
of
soft.
lump
They weren't
crab meat.
Yep.
It wasn't nothing but celery and crust. It was all crab.
Yeah, it was really good. And as much as I liked that, I think the shrimp was
Spicy shrimp.
the spicy shrimp.
Spicy shrimp was
they
the
were like,
other appetizer.
Do you call that butterfly?
Yeah, they were
Okay.
butterfly jumbo shrimp.
Yeah.
So yeah, the spicy shrimp, it was really, really good. She made it obvious it was her favorite of the appetizers. I'm not sure if I could pick a favorite because they were both really, really good. Would not hesitate to get
Yeah, I mean, we
either
get them
one of them.
both again.
Yeah, get them for a
Kind of
meal.
either or.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely, so good.
So for dinner,
You got
I got the petite filet, and I added lobster tail.
added the lobster tail. And how was it?
Steak was phenomenal. I am not a huge steak person. Just not. And there's a handful of places where I will go and order a steak. Actually, less than a handful. The lobster tail was just okay. We'll get to the sides in a minute. I mean, I thought it was good. I think maybe it might have just been the garlic butter sauce that was with it. I don't know. It wasn't my thing. You tried it, didn't you?
I did not.
Oh, you did not. Okay.
In 6 years together, this is the first time she's ever ordered a steak with me, if that tells you anything. And we go out to eat a lot. So,
As you can tell.
yeah. So, I got the bone-in New York strip. I believe it was a 12 ounce, without looking at the menu, I don't know. But I took that on the waiter's recommendation. I'm normally a ribeye guy, but he swore that the New York strip was as good as the ribeye, if not better. It was not as good as the ribeye, but it was extremely good. It was a really good steak. It just wasn't as juicy. You know, It doesn't have the fat. But it was very, very good. No issues, no complaints at all. It just wasn't a ribeye. I would get it again if they were out of the ribeye. So for sides, if you've never been to Ruth Chris, their sides are, I wouldn't say they're family style, but they're big enough for two people.
Probably three.
For sure. Yeah.
If you get more than one.
Yeah. So we got their garlic mashed potatoes. We got the lobster mac and cheese. We got the sweet potato casserole. And we got the cream spinach. So basically,
we brought a lot of food home.
Yes, and the lobster mac and cheese came on a platter that would feed 6 people.
Yes.
It wasn't like the size of the rest of their sides. I mean, it was huge.
Much bigger, yeah.
What was your favorite side?
Oh gosh, that one's gonna be hard. Tradition tells me I should go with the garlic mashed potatoes. They were a very good garlic mash. Just really good. I mean, you could tell these were like homemade, you know. I really enjoyed the sweet potato casserole as well. I don't know. The topping probably I would have skipped. This is getting a little out of hand. The topping I probably would have skipped. And normally I wouldn't, because normally that's where all your sugar and your crusty goodness is. But the sweet potato casserole, the sweet potato part was so good. I didn't really want the topping. The
topping was like a candied pecan crushed up deal.
But don't you agree? I mean, just the sweet potato itself, whatever they mixed it with, was really good. Now, it wasn't as if you've had Aspen Creek sweet potato casserole, or there's another one out there that's pretty sweet. This was not that. It was sweet, but it was not overly done.
And it was thick.
Yeah.
It wasn't
like mushy.
It wasn't like a mushy. It wasn't like a mashed potato.
Yeah.
It was almost like a pie, like consistency.
Yeah, I get that.
Like you could cut it with a fork instead of like just scooping it up.
I thought it was really good.
It was really good. It was really good. To me, the lobster mac and cheese was my favorite. It was.
Here's my thing with that I wish we would have done with the lobster mac and cheese. I wish, at least on my section, that I would have mixed it up, the lobster in with the cheese and the pasta. Another thing, I'm usually like the thick, creamy mac and cheese. You know,
this was a thin.
Cheese
this was a thinner
this
cheese.
This is like watery.
This was a thinner. Yeah, this was a thinner cheese sauce.
But amazing. I mean, the flavor was so good. It had like the, I don't know what those noodles are called, but they have like the spiral noodles. Yeah. Those are really good.
I don't know the technical term.
I mean, I'll be honest. I was really trying to watch. I wanted to try everything, but I was still trying to watch my carbs, and so I didn't eat a whole. I saw that. A whole lot of the sides.
She's trying. She failed.
No, I mean, I ate more of my steak than I ate of anything. That and the shrimp, probably. Very, very nice dinner. We did not have room to eat dessert, although we did get it to go.
We got it to go. We brought it home.
We did.
We brought the...
Now, let's talk about the greens.
The cream spinach.
The cream spinach.
It was good. Nothing great. Nothing to brag about. I mean...
I took one bite and was done. It wasn't...
I mean, it was good, but it wasn't, you know...
Okay, better.
Like the rest of the sides. The rest of the sides were phenomenal.
Right. Yes.
It was just okay.
Yeah.
But the only other side they had that I was kind of thinking about getting was the au gratin potatoes. But then that would, you know, as she pointed out, we would have had sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, and au gratin potatoes.
Which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. We aren't judging.
Yeah. So next time, we'll probably not do the cream spinach. Probably we'll do the au gratin potatoes just to try them.
And that lobster mac and cheese could be a meal. It
for
probably
three.
It
could be a meal for three.
Probably is on the menu as a meal.
You'll see in the pictures. It's gigantic.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
But yeah, I mean, service is great. I mean, like they know your name, and you know, and I know it's all a game. You know, it's given to them ahead of time. But you know, when they walk up, you know, more water, Mr. Kelly, or you know, can I get you another beer, Chris? You know, that's just cool. It's just something that you know added. But great dinner, great atmosphere.
Yeah, we had a great time. Now the desserts that we got, you got the flourless.
Yeah, so their desserts did nothing for me. They have a creme brulee, which I'm not a fan. They have a bread pudding. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
They had a chocolate sin cake, but it's a flourless cake. So I got it to give it a shot. Very average, very average. And then got her the cheesecake. Cheesecake was really good.
It was really good.
Really good graham cracker. Yeah, really good graham cracker crust.
Yeah, I mean, I think what threw me was they were both desserts, but like he got like this little bit.
I got like a little sliver of
and this
cake.
Cheesecake was huge. And I apologize, we did not. I don't think we got pictures.
We didn't get pictures?
I don't think we did. Sorry. I'll try and find some for you though. But it was large. I mean, it looked like a little mini cake, like. You know,
it was a 2-person cheesecake.
It wasn't a slice.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it was like a tart. It was, it was like a round.
Yeah. But it was really good.
It was outstanding. Great graham cracker crust. The chocolate pie, whatever chocolate flourless cake. I'm not gluten free. I want chocolate cake. I want chocolate cake. And they didn't have that option on the menu.
I'm sure it's some like restaurant fancy thing.
We're catering to the gluten people and leaving out the people who can eat the gluten. Come on, give me a chocolate cake. Anyway.
Don't worry, we got him donuts.
We did.
We did. We didn't get the donuts we wanted, but we did.
Yeah, we left and went over to Jeff's Donuts and got some donuts.
Yeah.
But that's...
And that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah. But we enjoyed our
literally walked in, they had 6 donuts left. I bought all 6.
I guess it's not another story.
Anyway, so that was our Valentine's Day. We had a great time.
We did.
Great dinner. Highly recommend Ruth, Chris, if you've never been.
I do recommend it now.
Yes.
This was complete turnaround from my last, I guess I would say, memory of my last meal there, because I really don't remember much.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I mean, it's expensive. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I think the kids asked us, is it worth the money? there is nothing. There is no meal worth
No,
the kind of money
there's
that
not. I mean,
steakhouses or fancy restaurants charge. There just isn't. It's the atmosphere. It's the experience. It's all of that.
it's better than what you're going to get at Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's better than that. So
yeah, you can cut your steak with a fork here.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need a knife.
I mean, it's not it's not something we do once a week, once a month. It's
twice a year.
A
nice steakhouse is probably
it's once or twice a year. We do it, for holidays or special occasions, whatever, because it really isn't worth it. I mean, I can fix as good or better steak at home. I can fix as good or better sides at home.
And the wife is kind of, I'm happy if you take me out for pizza or a burger.
Sure.
I'm not a fancy gal, so
give her a taco. And,
you take me to Mexican, get
give her a taco and
I'll
a
love
pina
you
colada.
forever.
Anyway, please like, subscribe, share.
Happy belated Valentine's Day.
There's Ruth Chris's all over America, so if you want to check it out, I'm sure you've got one pretty close.
Let us know.
Let us know what you like.
If you've been there, if you liked it, what you ate, what you ordered. Sorry, our dog keeps hitting.
These damn dogs. Anyway, bye.
Bye.